just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Yippee ki motherfucker. Who's a patriot up in this bitch? I'm not a patriot. Are you guys patriots? Take that as a no. Anyways, we're bringing this video shit. Whoa. We're bringing this video to the bathroom. It's a little bit more acoustic, and I'm a little bit autistic. So yeah, if you couldn't guess by that first few seconds with bunny hops and the fox, today we're going to be speaking about patriotism. Patriotism. Patriotism is the devoted love, support, and defense of one's country. It combines national pride with a willingness to serve fellow citizens and improve the nation's well-being. A true patriot embraces the ideals of their nation and feels a deep sense of attachment to its cultural and historical roots. That being said, I do not qualify as a patriot. Well, the best way I can explain it, at least how I used to say it in high school, was love your country, hate your government, blah, blah, blah type shit. Does that make sense? But Jasmine, if you do not like your country, why don't you just go ahead and move? Good question, weary traveler. As you can see, I'm what they call unemployed, and what they also call broke. So I'm a little bit stuck here. So why don't you just go get a job and save up your money so you can get the fuck out of here if you don't like it so much? That is another good question, my friend. See, the job market right now is pretty shit. We got robots taking our jobs. We got jobs that technically are, what's that word I'm looking for? They have such a high turnover rate, there's really no point in even hiring. And on top of that, I've got a misdemeanor, and I don't know how many jobs are gonna hire me for that. Granted, I'm not a felon, so I'm a little bit on the okay, but a lot of jobs look down on anyone who's been in the judicial system. So why don't you just become a prostitute, a hooker, or do a freelance job of sorts, you know, something untaxable. Be a martyr, don't think harder.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 in the 2000. Done your work with some bag, yeah. This fat guy, make it want to spend his cash, yeah. His last year, girls proud with the cash, yeah. They mad.
Does that work? Oh my God, Jasmine, you gave me a boner. Ha. Alright, cool. That'll be fucking. Let me think. I'll be generous. $300, please. I don't have the money. My family, we are immigrants, and we've been recently kicked out border. I'm so sorry. I've gotta go. Should have seen that coming. Anyways, back to patriotism. So, before I start this video off on the full explanation of patriotism, I'm going to share a little story with you, alright? Alright, so this is how the story goes. A Sicilian family, moved to the United States in approximately 1949, and they stopped and they moved to Boston. First they went to Ellis Island, then they went to Boston. After the couple had 3 kids, and one of those kids moved over to Arizona to get married, thus having 3 children. One of those children had another children, thus being me. Fast forward many moons, that old lady who moved to Arizona is my grandma. She is the most patriotic bitch I have ever met in my entire life. She is the cutest, sweetest Sicilian lady you'll ever meet in your life, right? And it is so cute, on her car, she has at least 10 stickers of American flags all over the car, right? For every holiday, she decorates every holiday that has to do with patriotism. That song that was playing in the beginning of the video, that's her ringtone. There isn't a single patriotic person I know more than that woman, and she is born and raised in Sicily. And just for kickers, she do not like MAGA, no. Funny thing is, my stepdad, mom and dad, and my dad's mom are all Trump supporters. My Sicilian grandma, she is not, which I find hilarious because she's the patriot of the family. It doesn't make any sense, but that's just how the dynamic is. People are gonna be heading home soon, so I'm gonna move to the bedroom. 1 second. All right, patriotism. You know what's really funny about patriotism that people seem to forget? And that is, if I remember correctly, dear patriots, wearing red, white, and blue flags as t-shirts, pants, shorts, hats, socks, bathing suits, shoes, car decal, baby clothing, etc. Yeah, that's all against the law.
For U.S. Code 8, Respect for the Flag, lawcornell.edu. No disrespect should be shown to the flag of the United States of America. The flag should not be dipped to any person or thing.
That being said, you're basically showing disrespect to the flag by wearing it. However, now that it's not 1780, 40, whatever, now it's not the 1700s anymore, I'm pretty sure they've slightly changed it to where you don't get in trouble and, like, sent to the guillotines for it anymore, obviously. But just know it's still technically frowned upon. Like, your ancestors would look down on you and be like, damn, that bitch is slut for the U.S. And not in the good way. Let me rephrase. She's a witch. She's a witch. Burn the witch. Yeah, couldn't be me. Fortunately for me, I never wear red, white, and blue. Like, ever. Maybe when I was a child. Yeah, okay, I'm lying. I've worn red, white, and blue. Here's a little lore drop for you. For you. Did I say that right? You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways. When I was but a lass, approximately, I don't know, maybe like 6 years old, our neighborhood did this annual bicycle parade where all the kids in the neighborhood would dress up for red, white, and blue. So they'd be like little girls in their dresses and skirts and pom-poms if they were like cheerleaders. And then the boys would get like face paint that were red, white, and blue with the stars. And we'd get our bikes and we'd put like cans at the end of them so they'd make the you get what I'm saying sound? And we would go around the block, and then at the very end we would go to the neighbor's house, and then we'd all perform American plays. I don't remember my play, but that's about as patriotic as I've ever been. And then one time in high school, which we're not going to talk about. So yeah, patriotism. A lot of famous patriots are Japanese people. They have really hardcore patriotism. They've got a really good culture going on there. You got the Russians. They're pretty patriotic. China for sure. I'd say Italy. The UK. Not so much Paris and France. They've got some issues going on over there. I'm not going to discuss that, but patriotically, they're not doing so swell. However, I will say that burning down the Eiffel Tower is pretty fucking hardcore, and I neither support it or am for it. I just think that it's really fucking cool.
that someone would do that. That's a good form of retaliation against the government, if I've ever heard of it before. I think some other countries should take heed and the advice and do some similar activities in their own government. United States. Oh, what was that? Did I fart? Damn, bitch. Patriotism. What's a patriotic song? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republicans, right? Oh no, to the Republic for and to the Republic for which it stands, one nation under Allah, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. I think I said that right. Fuck. To the Republicans, what the fuck? Fun fact, I used to sit down during the Pledge of Allegiance because I thought it was the most fucking bootlicking thing I'd ever heard in my entire life. Like, that's bringing both church and state into school. So I used to sit the fuck down, and then everyone would be like, oh my god, Desmond, but what about the disabled kids? The boys in the wheelchair. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't be in a wheelchair to begin with, my boy. Like, what the fuck? What does that have to do with me? I'll fucking... He can still raise his arm. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong salute. He can still put his arm over his chest. Let's just pretend I didn't let's just pretend I didn't pull an Elon Musk right there, okay? Patriotism. I should not be the face for it. Uncle Sam. You want to know how we got Uncle Sam as the face for the Americas, for the US? Let me just tell you. This is Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is the traditional, enduring, national personification of the U.S. government and nation itself. The personification has its roots in New York meatpacker Samuel Wilson, who supplied the military during the War of 1812. Whatever the fuck that means. You want to know what I personally think the national anthem should be? Here, let me demonstrate.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Brought me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my top. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from. With OG at a Yankee game that made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue, but I ain't a crypto. But I got a gang of walking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot, corners where we sellin' Africa been by the home of the hip-hop. Yellow cap, gypsy cap, dollar cap, holla back. For foreigners it ain't fair, they act like they forgot how to act. 8 million stories out there in the naked city. It's a pity half of y'all won't make it. Me, I got a plug special ed, I got it made. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 card Marley. Labor Day parade, rest in peace Bob Marley. Statue Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 card Marley. Labor Day parade, rest in peace Bob Marley. Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade, long live the King, yo. I'm from the Empire State, that's
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's about as much patriotism I've got to handle for the day. I hope this video was entertaining. Peace out. Peace out. Yeah, peace out.
Imposible